You referred to it once as marrow music. What did you mean by that?
All the way to the bone, I mean, beyond the bone, right to the very center of the bone. That's where, at its best, that music can do that. And also, these cats, they play deliberately just slightly under heart rate, which is, I think, 72 beats a minute.
There was a certain gut reaction to what they were playing, in the same way that I had a gut reaction to what Muddy Waters was playing. In that terms, in those respect, absolutely, yeah. I just felt something vital, real, and untempered with, you know, by outside influences. You know. And I felt that very much similar. I thought, hey, this is a new blues or an old blues, different way, a different blues, you know, and expressed in a different way, but it hit me the same way. And that's when I started to hook up with the Angels as they became known slowly. Then, I mean, they were just guys, you know, they happened to be Rastafarians. But what I really liked about the whole thing, that these were guys, you don't get it anymore, and with them pretty much gone, I'm sure there are places scattered over the earth where people still live like this, but what intrigued me was these guys would come down to fish for the day, do a bit of diving, a bit of wheeling and dealing, whatever. And then in the evening, they'd go back to their village and sit around, smoke and play drums and chant. And no external influences and no big ideas about doing this, just what they did. And I thought that was, well, you know, not bad. And not a bad way of life. And as I listened more and more to what they were playing, you know, somehow it's got to be captured in this way before it goes, because inevitably it will, and there it has, basically.
Come in, my little one, come in, my pretty one, come into my mother's house. Yes, house it is built on love. My father's house it is built on love.
And at what point did they start coming to your home and you started recording those sessions?
Well, it wasn't very long, actually. The day of honor was when they actually brought the drums down from the village and put them in my house. They'd never left the village before, these drums, you know. I mean, it was sort of, to bring them down, it was like also like an honor, you know. Like a gift, you know, from Jah, you know.
When did the idea for the first album come to you?
As I said, nothing was planned. I used to record what we get together 3 or 4 nights a week. I used to record it just on a cassette player. It was in 95, 96 that we were playing away up in my house. You know, we were all having the usual fun. And there's a knock at the door, and I open it up, and there stands Rob Fraboni. I hadn't seen for quite a long time, you know, let alone in Jamaica. You know, what the fuck are you doing here?
Solder night, that's true.
Yeah, mine broke.
I know, well, I knew you it got so much use around
Rusty.
you.
You're rusty, man.
Yeah, that's more like it. Gone rusty.
Yeah, victims of humility.
Well, the thing is that I don't want to.
So he came in, he happened to be recording some stuff for the tourist board of Jamaica or something, and they had a mobile recording track. And it so happened that it was free for a few days. And because he heard the music and he wanted to, we could just put this down, man, and it'd take us a couple of days, you know. So, I mean, that's the way it came about, out of weird coincidences, I mean, or, you know, providence, however you want to look at it. his ideas just, instead of pointing microphones at instruments, was to poke them around the room in 3 different places. And it worked. You know, I mean, it was amazing to the time, because I mean, so you couldn't do a lot of mixing, but what you did get was actually what was happening in the room.
Yeah.
You know, and there was no. You couldn't get artsy with the track or anything. It is what it is, and suddenly I realized that was the way I wanted to record this band. Because before it had always been like, more drums or more, interfering with the process. And really, these guys, you want to record them, they've forgotten about microphones. They don't want to know, they've got to feel free to do it.
It's just people utilizing their own talents for no particular gain. And it was from sheer love of doing it. And that's basically the kernel of it, you know. I mean, hey, when they got paid for making the record, they couldn't understand why, but I have to pay you, I mean, it's like, we're putting a record out as a contract and you've got to get, I mean, they love their money if they get their hands on it, but they didn't think in those terms, like making something out of it. It was just, you mean people paid for this? Just because they're so used to it, they grew up with it, and it's a shame that maybe the younger Jamaicans are not. But then, hey, the world goes on.
Let's talk about Justin
Yes.
Hines.
Hines. I mean, he's numero uno. He always was, and incredibly attuned to what was going on around him.
This Rastaman vibration is a positive vibration. The Rastaman do not work with no one out of his tradition.
Breathing dust.
Yeah, the eyes. Rastafari, blessed be God in the heights.
Yeah.
Rastafari.
What was it about Justin that made him different from all the other people you encountered?
I mean, it's so pure, and flowing. And there was also the fact that Justin was also a professional musician. I mean, he's worked in England, he'd worked in Canada and America, so he was the only other pro, in other words, in the setup. All the other guys had never been outside of Steertown. Justin is something that, when you think of him, when he comes to mind, or you hear his voice, you get a nice warm glow. You don't even feel sad that he's gone. It's like beyond that. It's he lives. was Justin that gave the nod for me to sort of kind of just strumming an acoustic or something, you know. And because he said it was okay, the rest of them had to accept it.
If Justin was there, he'd be on the bass drum and singing.
On top of that, man, he had the best threads. He was an incredible dresser. I don't know, he had the tailors working, and because we were both the same size, so it was like, you know, there was, hey, Justin, like that jacket. And oh no, you don't. I said, if you really loved it, you wouldn't have worn it up in front of me, you know, because you know that I'm gonna take it.
Oh, what a joy and a comfort to leave.
What are your favorite songs by him?
Best song that I know that he wrote is "Oh, What a Joy and a Comfort," and that's Justin. That really expresses the man himself. You know, he's a diamond.
Bridging the time is nearer time.
It's one of the first things I ever played on in you know, around '72 when we all started playing together, and that song just kept cropping up, and so I had lots of practice, you know, over the years of saying, oh, it would be nice to play that there, it's just a coming together between Justin and myself.
To live and this life like one.
Yeah, the thing is that it's very easy to turn Justin into almost, you can understand why they call him Jesus. He's like Saint Justin. I mean, there's never a bad word from him, ever, or about him.
Yeah.
You know, and his love of music was, I think, also the other thing that really captured me about him is his sheer joy of singing and playing. Yeah. So, you know, with Justin passing away, it was sort of, I think that a spur. So it's like, oh, it must, you know, this is Justin's last recordings. Yeah, and so it became an added spur to get it together.
Yeah, it's going to be a beautiful tribute to him, Keith.
I hope so.
I mean, every one of his fans is going to be so grateful to you for having done this.
Justin, one love.
You've got to sit around and stand around with those guys night after night with that boom, boom, and you start to hear things over the top of it that are not there, you know, and I guess what I did with it was try to add some of those things that I was hearing.
Oh, what the fun of the beautiful
My big fear when I brought it back to the Angels was how they would react to it. You know, oh, you swamped us. And Justin was the one to really listen to it all, and then he looked at me, those great big eyes, how you have made magic out of us. I said, you're the magic, you know. So but there was a mutual appreciation society there.
Sit down in a Babylon too long. Come down, wicked man, come down. Come down, wicked man, come down. Come down, wicked man, come down. You stand up in a Babylon too long. come down. Come down, wicked man, come down. You sit down in a Babylon too long. All a band of angels to carry I home. Rastaman a marching to Zion with a whole bands of angels. All a bands of angels to carry I home. Joy, 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 Rastafari is our holy. All the bands of angels to carry I home. All the bands of angels to carry I home. Marching to Zion with the whole bands of angels. All the bands of angels to carry I home. Joy, 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 Rastafari is our holy name. Yes, King Alpha is our light, and we need no candlelight. In the Mount Zion there is no dark there. No dark in a Zion, there is no dark there. Hallelujah, there is no dark there. Yes, King Alpha is our light, and we need no candlelight. In the Mount Zion there is no dark there. In the Mount Zion there is no dark there. In the Mount Zion there is no dark there. Jah. Satan, you follow Rasta army burn. Satan, you follow Rasta army burn. Satan, you follow Rasta army burn. Satan follow. Everywhere Jaja children go. Everywhere Jaja children go. Everywhere Jaja children go. Satan follow. We are not Barabbas, we are not Judas, we are not the sons of the wicked King Pharaoh. We are not Barabbas, we are not Judas. Get behind me, for we will soothe your sorrows and heal your wound. We will soothe your sorrows and heal your wound. We will soothe your sorrows and heal your wound. So get behind me. So tell me why why you follow Rasta?